as you saw moments ago, set all kinds of program records. Moore fires and hits from three. There is Georgia Amoore.
That last possession, and Georgia Amoore here just seeking out the basketball. How quickly she...
Grew up playing Australian rules football. That layup is good. Kayana Traylor on the finish.
And had Tamari Key.
Soul got inside, couldn't finish it. Kitley looking to clean it up. She does. A 7-0 start for Virginia Tech. Jordan Horston still undecided for Tennessee. Here's Kitley, great position and the easy finish. A 9-0 start for Virginia Tech. An 0 for 5 from the floor start for Tennessee. Walker hits the jumper. Interested to see how Tennessee handles this, Rebecca, with the way a meeting with Ohio State, who knocked off UConn earlier today here in Seattle. Hollingshed hits the jumper. Her offensive game has started to blossom later in this season as well. Comes up with an impressive rebound there. Here is Amoore bouncing, and the finish from Traylor. Face-up jumper, back iron no for Deasia Gregg. Yes, that's the only way I can get shots off. Why it was so important for her to master that footwork. In the corner here, catch and fire for King. That's what Kayla King does. 90% of her career-made field goals have come from three. There's Hollingshed, great ball fake, lays it in, through some contact as well from Kitley. Bodies hit the floor. Tennessee retains possession. Jackson connects on a three. First of the game after Tennessee missed. Averaging 15 points on 50% shooting in the tournament thus far. Kitley, the deep catch and finish.
Great patience, because on the switch, Kitley had a little on her. And
12th meeting all time between these teams. Tennessee leads the series 8-3, but Virginia Tech has taken 3 of the last 4 meetings as Jackson swivels it in, plus the foul.
Block and takes advantage. She's got a good face-up game. She's outstanding off the bounce, and there she's showing what she can do.
Thus far, started the second quarter, a trip to the Elite Eight on the line here in Seattle to meet Ohio State, who beat UConn earlier today on this floor, as Amoore gets free and Kitley finds her. Talk about the unselfish nature of Virginia Tech. That's something that Kenny Brooks talked to us about, saying he wants his team to play an aesthetically pleasing style when it comes to the game of basketball. As Horston, Amoore sizing up Darby, keeps the dribble alive. Amoore races in the paint and banks it in.
And in that time, Amoore able to get around the bigger player.
Striplin, too strong on a three. Walker just snuck around to grab the rebound, and Horston cashes in.
No one's going to win with a battle of Carolyn Peck.
Here's Amoore, catch, fire, and hit from three. 10 points for Amoore, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a lot of electricity. Jackson, great position and good chemistry. Horston and Jackson.
And right now you look at Virginia Tech. This is a very small lineup with Kitley off the floor, small at the center spot.
Soul soars in and finishes.
Great length at the wing, small at the center spot.
Powell dips inside and banks it in. Was able to get around Traylor to finish. How good is Elle at her job, by the way?
Pretty great.
She is unbelievable. Traylor hits the three. Kayana Traylor knocks in the wing triple.
I mean, look at this offensive possession. Switching sides of the floor, everybody touching it, everybody involved.
Amoore separates. Oh, that's pretty. Georgia Amoore off the window. We're going to find out after the doubleheader. Here's Amoore. We'll let it fly. You bet! Georgia Amoore.
16 of them were layups. Tennessee, on the other hand, only 8 layups attempted in that first half.
Yeah, a lot of good looks on the interior. Amoore, she got it. Amoore bounces. King gives it right back like a hot potato, and it ends up with a Kinley layup plus the foul.
What the coach says goes, and Coach Brooks has developed her into the best player in the ACC 2 straight years. I loved that the parent knew when to take his hands off the player and let the coach do what he's done.
My favorite moment of the season.
7 points thus far, and she is the leading scorer for Tennessee. Wow. Bucket counts plus the foul.
And I like it by Tennessee. Pick up your defensive pressure. If you get places of the floor where you can double team Virginia Tech and try to get a turnover.
Kitley facing up and knocking down. Tennessee has been held to 27 points thus far, a 15-point Virginia Tech lead. Horston banks it in. And she's just so obviously a future pro star.
Yeah.
And she's a freshman, and it's just, the game is so put together for her already as Amoore splashes in a jumper. Puckett. Bodies into Kitley. Puckett flips it in. Amoore. Guarded by Jackson now. Over to Gregg, and Gregg nails the three. And then told us about, you see her jersey hanging here in the rafters, Leilani Mitchell being her favorite growing up because she was small, like.
Great job to get rid of it before the travel as well.
Could go 2 for 1 here. Horston lays it in, plus the foul. Looking to navigate around the pressure and throws it away. Puckett on the steal. Walker through the lane, lays it in. Single digits it is.
One of the best.
March Madness it always lives up to the hype. All getting free is King, and she gets swallowed up by Horston. Traylor able to lay it in. 9 points for Kayana Traylor. Horston spins, takes, and hits. Tennessee has made it a 6-point game.
And said, hey, lock in. We've got to lock in on the details.
Well, instead, they turn it over again against the press. Jackson snatches it away. Tennessee resets. Walker working on Amoore, lays it in over her.
6'2" Jordan Horston, long, and they're the ones who are sending the initial trap.
Amoore around the Kitley screen, bounces to her. Kitley connects on a big bucket.
Don't give her the ball there. Push her into the post. She had a guard on her.
Cross-court feed. Powell fire and hit from 3.
Prior to that shot, Tennessee was 2 of 14 from the three-point line.
Which is what they shot in the last meeting. That layup is good, plus the foul. Noteworthy rebounds in this game. 6 rebounds in total now. Here's Traylor with some space. Traylor banks it in. How about this game from Kayana Traylor? Nifty handle. Amoore will fire and hit. A career high 28 points for Georgia Amoore. The deflection and the steal. Walker got denied, and a timeout is called by Tennessee. Off to Horston. Tennessee has to move with haste. Taking a long time here. Jackson lays it in. 10-point game, 1:15 to go. Soul. Ooh. Grabbing at the back of her left calf. Was dealing with that earlier, and off the steal, Jackson lays it in. Fending off Tennessee. Knocked away. Loose. Amoore gets it back. Still dribbling around. Wasting clock. King will shoot it and hit. Ill-advised from King, but effective and a dagger. And for the very first time in program history, Virginia Tech is headed to the Elite Eight.